franchise history.
Don't tell me about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're knocking baseballs around fields, and kids are trying to hit curveballs.
Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Second, going to be a play, and he is out. No. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish.
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cardinals. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Alex Reyes, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding in, Tim Beckham. He will lead this one off today.
Third baseman, Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Pham is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Luis Sardinas. Hits slowly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left as the O's are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 19, Chris.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 Baltimore. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Gabriel Ynoa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. I'm going to talk about Mark Trumbo. We all know why he's in there. Exit velocity and launch angle. Enough said. He'll dabble with the glove, but he's in the lineup to drive in runs.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
St. Louis, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Ready, here's the first offering. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Ynoa is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So stepping in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And that's over. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Center fielder, Tommy.
Ready now, Tommy Pham, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Here it is, the 3-0. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. It remains 1-0. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jonathan Schoop.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10.
Now to the plate, Adam Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. One out, nobody on. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here now the 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Jones. 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. The slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Back up the middle. Sardinhas has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Caleb Joseph, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Caleb Joseph.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Jerko has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 42.
Striding in, Gabriel Ynoa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Tim Beckham. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He hit the ball hard, but lined out to start the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This bat box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, Luis Sardinas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Sardinas, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Stepping in, Jed Jerko. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Missed with a slider. Here's a high pop-up. Scope is right there. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Molina is retired, 2 down now. So here now is the pitcher, Alex Reyes. We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
And he takes ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Ball two. Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-1. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Dominic Leone is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Dominic Leone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini will start it off for the Orioles with the ever-dangerous Chris Davis looming in the on-deck circle.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way. Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fowler sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Trey Mancini is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Chris Davis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Fowler, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Carpenter is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Orioles 1 and the Cardinals 0. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's the pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese, hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back, and drive it out of the yard.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Davis has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. This is line to left. Mancini is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. And he'll step off and try and reset. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Pham is there. 1 away. In now for the O's, Mark Trumbo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Caleb Joseph, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 42.
Stepping into the box, Gabriel Ynoa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 5th coming up. 2-1 Baltimore. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Carpenter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Fastball way outside, and that's to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Carpenter stands at second with no outs. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nope. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The catcher, number 4.
Now batting, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And there's a base hit on the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Greg Garcia will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. Wright, a native of South Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Fowler, the runner at second with one away. And the runner's breaking for third. It's strike three called. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a good job there of taking third unannounced. But meanwhile, the strikeout means two men are gone now. Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Jones. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2 St. Louis. Bud Norris will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Bud Norris.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Third baseman, number 1, Tim Beckham.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Mancini leads off second with one gone in the inning. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Jason Mott takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Smoke toward third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Inside.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he had to back up on it there as it kicks off his glove. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Into the box, Caleb Joseph, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and it's 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Redbirds 5. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung. It'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the.
Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Tanner Scott comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Ready with the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Alec Asher takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Popped him up. Sardinius moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping up now, Jed Jerko, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord, hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he takes a pitch right down the middle to Young at second with 2 down. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Brett Cecil is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Brett Cecil.
Manny Machado is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Leading off for Baltimore, shortstop.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a read on it. 1 out. Joey Rickard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Joey Rickard.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out, nobody on. popped him up. Carpenter is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 3. Shortstop.
Austin Hayes will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Austin Hayes will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 18.
Michael Givens gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Ruben Tejada will also enter as he takes over at third base. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yadier Molina.
Francisco Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 46, Francisco Pena.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Breyvic Valera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Breyvic Valera.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pena on at first, nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Coming to the plate now, Dexter. Fowler, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Luke Boyd will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike three. Cards leave one. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Francisco Pena will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 46, Francisco Pena.
Harrison Bader will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Luke Boyd will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Chance Cisco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Here's Chris Davis now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. His lifetime numbers against Gregerson. He's gone 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Gregerson, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a high pop-up. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Darren O'Day will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Colby Rasmus is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 28, Colby Rasmus.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out 1.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Brooklyn Bridges will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one right down Main Street. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one, here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Alex Mejia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball 2 now. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now in the box, Matt. Carpenter will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three balls and a strike to Carson Kelly. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Hit to short. Hayes is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Orioles 6 and the Redbirds 5. Brooklyn Bridges will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 75.
Alex Mejia will stay in the ballgame as a new shortstop.
Now at shortstop, number 54, Alex.
Carson Kelly is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. John Gant enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Anthony Santander will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder number 25.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Run game here in the top of the ninth. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Caleb Joseph. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Andrew Susak will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And he gets ahead 0-1, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Orioles lead it 6-5. Anthony Santander will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 25.
Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Left fielder, Marcelo.
Jerry Mendez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 97, Jerry Mendez.
A ball and no strikes. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-0 delivery. Sliders in for a strike. Mendez, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Joseph. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Number 96 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Britton pauses. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
In now, John Gant. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. One 0 count. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Here's the 2-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Pena, the runner at first with two gone. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Baltimore Orioles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Wright pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.